The world is yours. Nate Goyard.
I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Bring it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, where that thing. We got a strap, got a strap, what it now, 45, slipping down the track.
ผมจะเอารถ GTR
For Russia, I spent 3K, what the fuck budget? Come hard G's, 10K, can't touch it.
Good morning, guys. Weekend in the life of a trader with a very, very special car outside. And starting the weekend off the exact same we start every single week. Getting in Hydroflow by Edge every single day before, you guys know I love my coffee, but before I get caffeinated, we're absolutely getting hydrated. Now, getting hydrated before you jump on the charts, before you get your caffeine, is going to stop you from having crazy crashes, and it's just very important. You've been sleeping for hopefully 7 to 8 hours. Well, when you wake up, you're dehydrated, you fuel your body with caffeine, you're not going to feel good. So for me personally, I've taken a lot of hydration supplements for a long time. For as long as I can remember, I would always take electrolytes, my morning salts. So building Hydroflow into Edge was extremely important. This is the passion fruit flavor, and I have the lemonade as well. Both absolute favorites. And plan of action today is I'm about to jump on the morning group mentoring sessions with the guys, which we do every single week together. We do it on either Fridays or Saturdays, where we basically just review everyone's trades for the week ahead, review the markets. I show my trades, my profit and loss, and just be as transparent as possible. And I let everyone throughout the week share their trades. So when we jump on Fridays, you know, you're accountable every single week. So we're gonna sit down and go jump on that call.
Yeah.
Go on, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've
Hey, Benji.
if the sky is
Come here, buddy.
wide, if the ground is black and yellow.
Good morning. Good morning from Spain. Hello, buddy. It is a little bit chilly, but it's kind of nice. It's 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday, and we're up and we're on the grind. Man, this is amazing. Look at this beautiful pool. This pool is actually crazy cold. Like, you can't go in this pool, can you? So even, look, Sammy's like, oh, let me smell that Edge. This Edge stuff smells good. Pretty good, right? Well, that's what I love to do in the morning. Just come out, get some fresh air in and just have your drink, have your electrolytes, have your coffee, whatever you want to drink, and just take a minute to just take it all in before you jump on the hecticness of the markets. And this is a bit of a pinch me moment, that's for sure. You know, I'm trading here in Europe with my dog, my girlfriend, a beautiful villa here in Spain. I've just made one of the biggest investment purchases of my life, and I have an absolutely incredible car parked outside as well. So, and not only that, I've just crossed over 13,000 on a single top step account over the past 2 months. So not full porting it like you see these guys do on social media and then just share you the 13K or 10K day. 13K consistently with good risk management, which I'll show you guys after, which I'm about to show the guys in the mentoring session as well. So absolutely a pinch me moment. And like I always say to you guys can go back and watch these travel trading videos from 5 years ago, before I did any of the live stream and any of the community stuff, where you guys go, yeah, it's right for you. Well, 5 years ago, we were still out here on the YouTube travel trading grind. So enjoy this, and then let's go on the group mentoring session. Come on, buddy. Alright guys, so good day out so far here this morning. Now, we're sat in the Audi R8. Unfortunately, I haven't bought an Audi R8. What I have bought is, like I said, one of the biggest purchases I have ever made in my life. So this is how this weekend I have spent close to about $370,000. I did buy my very first investment property. Not only did I buy my first investment property, but my first investment property, I actually got 2 units and then 1 house. So I managed to secure back in Australia a very, very good buy through a great buyer's agent, where I actually used to live about 30 minutes outside of Brisbane front, and then 2 apartments at the back, which is a pretty crazy thing to go from never investing into property to overnight being a landlord to 3 tenants. It's pretty crazy. But I did have to put down a pretty decent amount of money, which was about 350,000, which obviously is a massive amount of money to tie up. However, what's so good about this buy and this is what the buyer's agent was showing me, not only did we get this for a great price, is the actual just land value of each of them lots is like 800 each. So I bought it for way less than that. And already you could knock everything down and sell the 2 plots of land for like 800 each, which would be worth 1.6 million, which is pretty insane. But more importantly, it does need some work, which is going to be fun, which I'll document with you guys as well, if something that you do want to see, my experience into the property investing world. But once we actually go in there and do some basic renovations, like some new bathrooms, we're going to be putting AC in all of the bedrooms, just some really small touch-ups. Alone, this house is going to make me around 1,700 per week, which is pretty incredible considering the mortgage is less than that. So from the very first investment property, we're going to be cash flow positive, not even including the fact that the land value is also worth way more. So I'm super excited to dive into the property game. It's all new to me. I am going into the residential side. People have said to look into commercial, which I will do at some point. But right now, this is what makes the most sense. And that 350,000 I put down, I took it out of all of my stocks because this year on the stocks, I've made close to 55%, which is pretty insane. So I have taken a large amount of money out from my stocks, which a decent amount of it was profit. And I have decided to invest that money into property because it's good to diversify away from trading. I've got day trading, I've got the stock investments, and now we've got property. So these things are going to work hand in hand because I feel like it's good to diversify and not have all your income solely just relying on trading, which I've been doing for the past 7 years. The plan down the line with these properties is to eventually, in the next 2, 3, however many years time, is to actually knock down what's there and build 2 decent sized family homes that will be worth like over $1 million each. So lots of plans with this one. When I haven't even seen the place. I literally bought this property from Europe. I've had a lot of video tours, so I know it's a good buy. I've seen all of the contracts, I've seen all of the inside, the tour, the buyer's agent I used was absolutely fantastic. Saved me a lot of headache and a lot of stress of trying to figure out what I was going to do. So that helped a lot. But yeah, with that 350,000 I could have bought, it's like, yeah, I could have got out and I could have bought with an extra little bit of cash, pretty much any car. Well, any car to a degree. I could have got an Audi R8, I could have got a Porsche, I could have got a Lamborghini, I could have got a McLaren. All of these things that I could have easily bought cash, I decided to use that 350,000 and put it into something that is going to make me way more. So not only is my mortgage being paid for, tomorrow I could sell them, knock it down, sell it for 800 each, and be up a couple of 100,000 already to then go buy one of these toys. So that's why I feel like it's a very smart decision, as tempting as it may be to go out and buy one of these, because it is pretty fun to drive. Even I'm not that into cars, it is pretty fun to drive. And as tempting as it would be to go out and buy a car like this, if I can eventually buy toys through property, or go buy more and more property, because that's the plan, to reinvest, pull equity out and go buy more property. If I could eventually do that, a $300,000 car, when you're dealing with like multiple properties over $1 million, like all of a sudden isn't that out of reach. So I'm going to give it 2 to 3 years time. I want to have at least like 5 properties under my belt, which, right now I have, I guess, 1 house, 2 units, you could say 3. I want to have at least double that, if not more, in the next year or so. And I want to buy some that need some work that I can go in, we can do some work to it, we can add some value, pull the money out, and then move on to the next one. So if it's something you guys are interested in, I will start to share it a lot more, because I feel like it's important for you guys. You make your money for day trading. Use that money from day trading to invest into other things, invest into businesses, invest into long-term stocks. To me, this year, making 55% return on stocks has been incredible. Now, obviously, I know not every year you're going to make 55%, of course, but to be able to make 55% this year from stocks with honestly doing very little, checking it, every other day. There was a massive crash this year, which I absolutely took advantage of. And everyone told me on YouTube that I was stupid, that I was buying Nike at stupid prices, buying AMD. I was buying AMD at $90. AMD's way over 200 now. Buying all of these stocks at crazy prices doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you absolutely take advantage of it. And all I did was literally analyze the financials. It's a good company, good projections, good income, good earnings at very good technical levels. And I just bought it and held it for a couple of months. And swing trading the stocks has been massively eye-opening for me. Not that it was, I don't want to say it was easy, but in a way, investing in these stocks with major dips was literally easy money. And it's something that I wish I did start, and I highly encourage you guys to do as well. Even if, it's just an extra couple of $100 a month. Compound that over a long time, and I don't know, maybe you guys can go buy a fucking Audi R8 or some shit, I don't know. But that's it for the day, guys. I'm going to go inside now. We're going to chill. I don't usually go on the markets too much on the weekends now. I like to take a break. I'm still always working on other things like the property side, the group mentoring calls. But I'll still take you guys around a couple of days. You know, we're probably going to go play paddle tomorrow. I had this car for about a week, which is going to be pretty fun. Very expensive for a week. Probably not worth it, but it's pretty fun. I don't really spend money on like toys or fun things that much. I was like, you know what? We've been working hard. It's been a great year in the markets. It's time to treat yourself. So let's go, and I'll take you guys around the rest of the weekend. So like we came for a Sunday cruise in the Audi R8. We actually pulled up to this crazy villa. I don't know if you guys can see, but it was actually designed off, no, Squid Games designed Squid Games based off this house. And you can't really see, but if I show you guys, I've got the Audi R8 here, and you can actually see inside. It doesn't look like it, but from inside you, there's like stairs in the middle. Like it's so cool. It's crazy. But look at this absolutely beautiful whip. Sea views. Can't really see it, but this is the red one there, and then this is the green one here, which were part of the designs that went into Squid Games. Pretty cool.